All Points Media focuses on all kinds of different branding, but especially guerrilla marketing, where we have trucks like this and we can take them directly to the market where the consumer is going to be. And when we have audio and visual combined in such a large format like the 6 screens on the back of the truck, it always gets a really good reaction.
We're based out of Beaverton, Oregon. We have 15 of these vehicles spread out all across the United States. So keep most of them on New York and Oregon, so we can be anywhere within 2 to 3 days.
So the truck today is here because it's bringing awareness to the citizens of New York as they walk by that we're opening up a new grocery store, and using these big screen formats with all of the Hitachi projectors brings a lot of awareness because it looks unique compared to a static billboard or any of the moving screens that people have inside their business. This stands out more.
We're doing a 6-city promotion, 3 months long for Peapod by Stop and Shop. We've been in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, going to Boston and Chicago. So we just look for busy areas like this, like parks, events, stuff like that, to where we get the highest concentration of people in the smallest area.
We use 7 Hitachi projectors in total. 6 of them are on one side, 1 is on the other. We use the 6 to create a screen that's comprised of 6 different individual screens. And then on the passenger side, we have a single screen and this larger static vinyl wrap. And what's happening is we're using the projectors to put the image onto a piece of glass. So when a lot of people see the truck, they'll think, oh, do you have TVs put there? And we say, no, we use these Hitachi projectors, and that way it's completely waterproof, weatherproof. We can advertise in all kinds of environments, heat, cold, wet, dry, and it still works.
Oh, I love these new projectors. They're so great. Really easy to adjust. You can do everything with remote control. So once you turn them on inside, everything else you can adjust from the outside. So if you hit a bump and it shifts over, you can lens shift it, shift the position around. It's really simple. So many inputs on the projectors as well. So we can do HDMI, RGB, like whatever we want to connect up to it. It's really easy.
Even in bright sunlight, they're clear as day. You can see everything on them, and it's been the best thing I've seen so far for this kind of advertising. They're also really easy to operate. The way that we can set the size, the width, the height, move the screen around, it's really functional because it's using a button rather than a manual knob that you turn, so it can get really precise exactly the way we want it and gives us the best image that we can get compared to some of the older models.
If you can draw New Yorkers' attention with all the extra sensory stuff that's going on around here, like Times Square, and they're actually paying attention to the truck, like we're doing something right, because a lot of New Yorkers are desensitized by all the stuff that they see around here because there's so much of it. So we're actually something new that they don't see. So, you know, to get a New Yorker to be like, whoa, that's really cool advertisement, is tough to do.
Every campaign we run using these projectors is successful because it looks so unusual and really stands out and brings the awareness to the customer. So it's been more than a success.